So my name's Orlando Scott Cowley, and I lead the worldwide public sector security compliance team at Amazon Web Services.
Hi, I'm Nick Godfrey. I work for Google Cloud, and I'm the Global Director for the Office of the CISO, which is the Chief Information Security Officer.
So my job is running a team of cybersecurity experts. We help customers, A, adopt the cloud, but B, also adopt Amazon Web Services security technologies, so raising their security posture, if you like, once they get into the cloud.
So my role in the Office of the CISO is working with customers to enable their secure use of cloud. We spend time with our customers working on both how to adopt cloud and be secure on cloud, but also how to take advantage of using cloud to rethink certain forms of cybersecurity. I've been working in cybersecurity for most of my working life, and the word cyber can mean many things, and the word cybersecurity can mean many things. For me, cyber is a way of articulating the digitization of all aspects of society, and therefore cybersecurity can be thought of as how do we safely digitize society.
So cybersecurity to me has been, well, to start with, a 25-year career, and I've seen it change dramatically over that time. But what I see now is that it underpins everything that we do. The technology is embedded into almost every part of our life, and the security that my team and I are involved in is part of that, and without the security it couldn't happen. Cybersecurity has a really important role when it comes to protecting our free and open and democratic society, because it's everywhere. If you think about the technology that you interact with every day, some of it you see, some of it you don't. But underneath all of that is a layer of security, and without that layer of security, those services wouldn't work. So when it comes to transport or healthcare or education or any commercial service, if the integrity and availability of those services wasn't guaranteed with cybersecurity, then they'd essentially grind to a halt.
So we believe that the internet and technology more generally should be broadly accessible to all and based on open source technologies. And in fact, that's the DNA and the principles behind Google itself. We recognize that there are risks inherent in that approach, and it's the responsibility that we have and society has in order to manage that open and broadly accessible technology. And we're looking forward to joining CYBERUK 2023 to discuss these issues and to make further progress.
So AWS is helping organizations and governments around the world improve their resilience by adding resilience to their agenda. Continuity of government has become a hot topic for all of the government customers that we talk to across Europe. As a result of the situation in Ukraine, AWS helped the Ukrainian government ensure the integrity and availability of their data for their citizens in the future, regardless of what's happening in the country itself.
So Google Cloud and all cloud providers for that matter are increasingly important in terms of cybersecurity for all organizations of all sizes. And that's really driven by the fact that as more and more organizations use cloud, they benefit from the economies of scale that cloud can provide.
When we develop security technology, and certainly the things that we talk to customers about, are the concerns that they have around making that security technology as invisible as possible. Because if we start to impact end users or customers or citizens, and we make it laborious for someone to do something, they'll tend not to do it. So embedding security behind the scenes, as I said, as invisible as possible, but there to protect them and catch them, is a really important part of how we should think about developing technologies in the future.
There are three things we need to consider when we think about security technology. The first of which is to actually consider the underlying broader IT and whether that is sufficiently modernized to support next generation modern security approaches. The second, and as part of that, is the software supply chain that is used to manage and build that IT environment. Are we appropriately managing the risks associated with both open and closed source software supply chain? And then the third is, are we embedding security into the technology instead of just layering security on top of the technology?
So NCSC has played a very important role in the UK for cybersecurity protection across the world, really, not just the UK, by providing a a coordinating effort and a leadership effort to help organizations and even individuals think about raising their security posture and being better protected.
We're lucky to have the NCSC within the UK. I think since 2016, we've massively improved our ability to collaborate across industries between public and private sector. I think as we go forward, the continued sharing of information between enterprises and public and private sector is incredibly important and needs to continue. And I think in addition, as the supplier base focuses increasingly on the cyber threat, we can bring together that collective responsibility as to regards how we address this.
It's important for public and private sector organisations to work together to help protect each other. We can't do this alone. We all have a huge amount of data, a huge amount of resources, and sharing the way we face threats and sharing our solutions with each other means that we're all better protected. So as a community, we can come together and protect ourselves against whatever the new threat might be.
Collaboration and information sharing are absolutely critical when it comes to working to mitigate cyber threats. There is a real need for collective responsibility. In the UK, we're very lucky. Since 2016, we've had the NCSC act as a convening body to help organise and facilitate that sharing and collective responsibility.
So cybersecurity in the next 10 years won't have changed much, I don't think. We won't have solved the problem. We'll always be trying to keep pace with the threats we face. But the technology we can use will be far more advanced. So the new technologies we see today, like artificial intelligence and machine learning, will be a big part of how we protect ourselves. And what we talk about today as AI will actually look more like a rule base in 10 years' time. So we'll have better technology, better protection, but equally we'll still be dealing with some of the same challenges.
We're very optimistic about the future, but we recognise that it's hard to predict how cybersecurity will play out over the course of the next 10 years as threats continue to evolve. There are a number of significant trends that are on our side that we are confident about, including the modernisation of IT, the strengthening of software supply chains, the improvement of our cybersecurity workforce and the increase of skills that we hope to have.
I'm really looking forward to being in Belfast for Cyber UK 2023. It's a great opportunity to talk to customers about how they're solving cybersecurity challenges today. They're always very open. They all have a digital transformation future ahead of them. And resilience is a key part of their agenda today. So bringing all of that together in one place is a great opportunity.
I'm really looking forward to visiting Belfast to work together to build an open and resilient digital future.